A restaurant in Little Italy is calling on Congress to pass legislation that's meant to help restaurants struggling during the COVID-19 pandemic. WMAR 2 News' Ray Strickland spoke to the owner of Aldo's in Little Italy about what's at stake if the government doesn't act fast.
Every day you wake up to a new challenge.
Sergio Vitali is the owner of Aldo's in Little Italy. On Thursday, Vitali posted on Facebook that his restaurant made only $83. He says it was his worst day of business in 22 years.
I was super shocked yesterday to look at my net sales. I'm still hopeful for the future.
His post providing insight on exactly how much restaurants are struggling during the COVID-19 pandemic.
This is the toughest business climate in a generation. That's no understatement.
This unprecedented moment in history is why he's calling on Congress to pass the Restaurants Act. It's a relief bill that was introduced in June and would establish a fund of $120 billion to help keep restaurants open. The Independent Restaurant Coalition says 500,000 independent restaurants and 11 million jobs are on the line.
PPP was an 8-week solution to an 18-month problem. And we need to get to that other side. Otherwise, we're going to lose probably 80% of independent restaurants nationwide.
And restaurants are already closing across the country, including here in Baltimore. Lou Gambino's, the Little Italy staple, formerly known as Ciao Bella, announced on Facebook Thursday that it will be closing its doors for good, making it one of the latest restaurant casualties of COVID-19.
Closures mean it's real. I mean, the great equalizer, like death, is the closure of a business for the staff, for the families involved, for the guests. I mean, it's really very sad to lose a place that's been there 29 years.
Last month, Governor Larry Hogan lifted the ban on indoor dining, and some areas have decided to close streets to expand their seating outdoors. Vitali says Little Italy plans to close streets soon. Will it help? Sure, Vitali says, but he added it won't be nearly enough without the help from the government.
Some restaurants may find that it is. If you're along the waterfront and have a really compelling proposition, maybe outdoor dining is enough. But it really falls that each restaurant is very different. But the one thing that's common is we all need help.
And he's hoping that help comes sooner rather than later. In Baltimore, Ray Strickland, WMAR 2 News.